Hello everyone, what is up and welcome back to Silent Phil's Grand Theft Auto San Andreas Let's Play number 008, Taxi. Alright, last time, if you remember, we finished off the firefighter side mission. All 12 levels of that, we became fireproof and added a little more to our percentage. This time, though, we are doing one of the longer, if not the longest... What on earth is... Okay. Oh, there's a taxi. Taxi! Nope. I'm chasing after. I am chasing after it. We are doing one of the longer side missions in the game. Which is, well, technically called Taxi. It's kind of like a love-hate mission, personally, for myself. Oh, yes. Okay. There we go.
I'm having this car.
Yeah, so there's two different types of taxis. There's this one right here, and there's another one called the cabbie, which is a bulkier vehicle, but this is the one you want, the one that almost looks like a police vehicle, almost. You do want to take the more thin or smaller taxi because the handling on it is so much better. So, to start, you'll press the right stick in, like everything else, and you've got to look for a fare. Now, you have to keep a lookout on your radar, and you'll see the blue dot or blip appear on your radar, and this is just random people on the street, or they'll randomly appear. As soon as you go up to them, pick them up, and then they'll ask you to take them to some random location in the city. She asked to go to the airport, so you're going to have to do a lot of planning to get from where you are at point A to their destination at point B. Alright, now, hold on, just 1 second, just gonna plan out the destination. I guess I could go that way, maybe that way. Yeah, I'd have to go this way. Alright, so, of course you'll notice the timer. If the timer reaches 0, you'll fail the mission. And also there is a fares. Oh, crap. Okay, yeah, don't want to do a head-on collision with the train. You'll also notice the fares counter, which right now it's also at 0, but of course we have our first one in our vehicle. And underneath that, you'll see the tip meter. Now, the timer itself does build upon itself. So the quicker you are with picking people up and dropping them off at their destinations, the higher the timer will count up, and you'll have a lot more time in later fares if it's consecutive, which I'll get to that in a bit. You'll have a lot more time in later fares to pick up people and drop them off at their destination. However, with the tip meter right here, you do want to try to be as quick as possible, because the quicker you are, and if you get to their destination before the tip meter disappears, sorry about that, before the tip meter disappears, you will get a bonus to the fare that they pay you as soon as you drop them off, which I'll show you here in just a bit. 1 second. And yeah, with the airport destination, this is usually the location that you have to drop them off at.
Break you off with Phil.
So see, speed bonus, $74. If you got there after the tip meter disappeared, then, oh my word, these are the worst people. Hurry up. If you got there after the tip meter disappeared, then it'll only be maybe like $7 or $8, maybe 10. Anyway, so of course you pick the next one up, new location, and it's basically the same thing non-stop. You have to do 50 fares, 50, which is actually a little better than the previous games, or yeah, than previous games, which was what, Grand Theft Auto 3 and Vice City. Because in those, you had to do 100. But thankfully, though, they don't have to be consecutive. So you can stop at any time. And remember, since this game does have RPG elements, CJ eventually will start to get hungry, but it should be more later on into the fares. You don't have to worry too much about it. But you do have to do 50 fares in order for you to completely finish off the taxi side mission. So I am actually going to end all this stuff here, or not all this stuff. I'm going to actually end my first part of this video here. Maybe speed it up, or I'll just cut it. I don't know. Just depends on how things go, or how long it takes this video. Yeah, it's basically, it's an easy, easy explanation, but again, it does take the longest with the 50 fares. Oh, another thing too, before I forget, every 5 fares you complete in a row, consecutively in a row, you will also get an additional money boost. So 5 fares, you'll get $500. 10 fares, you'll get 1,000. I think 15, you'll get 1,500. 20, you'll get 2,000, and so on. I believe that is how it worked out. You know what? Let me double check real quick. But I do believe that is how it worked out. Yes, 15, 1,500, and so on. Yes. So, if you manage to do it all the way to 50 fares, you'll get a pretty nice lump sum of money in that bonus. So, I'm just going to continue on with this, and I'll talk to you all in a bit.
Go now, homie, quick!
Oh, of course. Of course. Okay, this is another thing. If your car is trashed, it does need to be repaired. Now, you will lose out on that tip bar, if you notice that. However, your passenger will not flee, so you can still take them to their destination. However, after you drop them off at their destination, you will need to get your car repaired at one of the paint sprays, which will automatically appear on your radar as one of those green spray can icons. And you will not be able to pick up another fare until you do so. However, if you notice on my fares, this is number 49. Now, the only reason why it says it is because I have done this consecutively. I have not stopped once. I have not ended the mission once. So it does say 49 fares. I think if you stop it and start it up again, it'll start at 0. However, you'll have to keep a look at the stats in your menu. Now, after you finish dropping off the 50th fare, it will automatically say that the taxi mission is over and that all taxis have Nitro. So you will have to press R3 again to end it manually, the mission manually. You have to end it manually. But in order to see what the taxis actually do, now, like I said, it does have Nitro. Drive, and then press in L3, which would normally be your horn. It'll make all the taxis and cabbies bounce. It's kind of stupid, yes, but hey, you know what? It could be fun, I guess. So yes, all taxis have Nitro. You will receive the accumulated amount of money. And what I just did there, we are going to go and save at our Santa Maria Beach safe house. And you should also be 5.88% towards 100% completion after finishing off the taxi side mission. So I'm going to head over to the Santa Maria Beach safe house, get there however you'd like to, because who knows where you might have ended off at. And I will talk to you all in the next video. Yes, I did decide to make this one as short as I could, but again, it's just repetitive stuff on this mission. It's like a double-edged sword. I hate it because it is so repetitive and it takes so long, but at the same time, it's kind of a good thing too, because you really get to know the city like the back of your hand, or you get to figure out shortcuts on your own. Yeah, that's a good reason to do this. If you haven't played the game yet, you figure out the shortcuts by doing this mission. Alright, so I will talk to you all in the next video, everyone. I love you all. Peace out. Au revoir. And yeah. Done. R3 to start the firefighter mission, just like we did with the camping mission. And